shows or not promoting them, can we still use random polls? Oh, is that like the surprise thing, the surprise stacks? That I feel like was always for me. It was never some part of my life because I felt like it was more geared to like the baseball people. You guys know when you start on Whatnot show, 40% of your vocabulary leaves your body. It's like you push start and 40% is gone. You're like, that was really freaking cool to have that earlier today, but now I don't, and then I'm talking nonstop. Whatnot getting rid of the game shows. I was never a part of the game shows. That must have been before my time. I have a randomizer on my thing. I don't know if everybody has that, but I can do this. Show pinwheel. I don't know anything about sports, but we can spin it and we can do that. But you can change it to whatever you want. Anyway, are you talking about that game? That was a fun game though, right? Sometimes I put in there like, where do we start? Do we start vintage? Do we start new? You could start even like if you sell fabrics. So like, oh, let's start with, what's her name? Tula Bell, Tula Pink, Riley Carroll, something like that. Like, you could do that sort of thing with that if you wanted to. Hey, crazy La Boo Boos, Lordy Lou. Okay, my husband ran a coin game and it's been an O. Well, maybe if you use your iPhone. Anyway, I think I'm caught up and I felt like I answered. I heard Whatnot promos. Oh, I don't know, Sarah. I don't know. My random polls are out of a box next to me. So, I mean, oh, I got my, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Stop chase promotions. Oh, gotta restart it because they stopped his promotions. I'm catching up. You guys, wow, there's so many, we don't know have this many people. Yeah, where did you hear it? Was it just like chatter amongst the streets? Or using the word random recently? I was looking for answers. Oh, we were looking at, Oregon Trail. Oh, we really do. The Oregon Show. Thank you, patterns. Or not patterns. Yes. Lord, I was like trying to catch up. I Love Discounts. Let me get you. I Love Discounts is going to hook us up because you guys came in hot and fast and I could not keep up. See you. Thank you. I Love Discounts. Sorry. Last one of multiples. Oh, never mention you have multiples. Only tell them you're selling the last one of the multiples. Look at Scudder coming in with just the best information ever. I love it. So anyway, I Love Discounts and everybody that popped in. Whenever you guys popped in before I got bombarded with the chat and I was like, holy shnikes. We were talking about run that shit. Not anybody want this. When we rerun fabric, I always start the next auction. Hold on. When I rerun fabric, I always start the next auction at the last winning bid. Oh, well, that's an interesting way. All of mine are I have all mine preloaded because I do a deal on mine because mine's apparel fabric and not quilter's fabric, but that's very interesting. I like that. I tell people I have multiples of it. Could be a set that they might want multiples of them. But now, would you tell them not to bid up on it? Right? Because that was a couple of shows I've been in. They've said, don't bid up on these. I have a bunch of them. And I'm like, you can bid up on each and every one of those patterns I have downstairs. All 10 million yards of fabric that's down there. Bid up all day long. I'm not going to stop you. Not even a little bit. Not even a little. Philip. I mean, it's always exciting when those happen. Like on our side, I get so excited when things are bidding up. I couldn't imagine being in some of those shows that people are like, I was watching a show earlier today and Alicia was in it and they were selling fabric and it was like, they started it and it was like, yeah, I never would. Like, it was like $150 and all these people bid it up. I was shocked. I would have had a meltdown if I was on the backside. Oh, I'd have been so excited. So excited. I'd be like, I'm the best. No, I wouldn't. Anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about? I also recently, yeah, all is fair in love and whatnot. What kind of fabric was it? It was quilting fabric and it was whole bolts. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But I mean, it was a great deal, but I was like, holy smokes. I mean, if you guys want to come to my apparel show Saturday morning and do that, I will not be upset because I have apparel fabrics. So feel free to come. Yeah, it was crazy. It was great. It was great for the sellers. It was great for the people buying. It was a good deal overall. Like the prices I was kind of watching were good pricing. It was great. They were doing a great job. I enjoyed them. Have you guys noticed these silent shows all of a sudden? Hey, suburban bish. Have you guys noticed the new silent shows? What do you guys think about them? And do you think they're within term of service, the TOS? I think it'll fade away too. I'm hoping it fades away. Yeah, I've seen it a lot. A silent show, Moody, is when people put legitimately a piece of paper or something in front of their screen and then say shop the bin. And then they're not even on screen. So, like, as far as I know, we're supposed to be on screen. That's what the platform is. Yeah, it's against TOS. Yeah, so don't do that. Don't do that. We're supposed to be present. Now, I've seen a bunch of bin shows that people are in here talking and chatting and all of that good stuff and saying, check the bin. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm here now. I have to be able to offer something for you guys to purchase. It's in there. Go for it. Be great. I was seeing silent shows for books and comics. There's like, oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine. I've seen a show that dude had no one and Kim. Yeah. Silent. One book was silent, but auctioning. Yeah, we're supposed to be here. I saw what I said. Now I could remember who it was, how they're making sales. Well, now was the artist actually arting in that moment because they were there? Do you know we're also not supposed to vape on camera either? I haven't seen it a lot, but I've definitely heard it. Yeah, I mean, we're not supposed to be there. Let's show our beautiful faces or our lovely hands. Let's do that. Let's keep Whatnot what it is so that they don't like. My biggest fear is that one day Whatnot's going to be like, here's a bunch of rules. And I hate shop my shelves. No, yeah. I'm not a fan of those either. That's not my personal type of show. A lot of people love them, but it's not for me. Paper prop ups, like yes, exactly. I want to interact with you. That's what we're here for. And as you guys, we all know, Whatnot is social first versus like be social then sell. Connect with me, connect with the people that shop with you socially first. They're going to buy stuff because they're buying from you. You know what I mean? Like those people will come back to you over and over and over again because they know you and they trust you and they want to hang out with you. Who wants to hang out with a piece of paper? I've wondered about loading my bin and having a silent show where I'm in my room, prepped inventory or something, but I would not recommend because it is against TOS. You know what I mean? I get prepped early and I kind of stay prepped. If you always ready and got to get ready, right? It's like at the end of one show, I clean it all up and I'm ready for the next show. By the time it's like if you're a work retail, you close to open, right? So whenever I'm done with you guys, I put everything up at the end of whatever show I'm doing. I've everything set out for the next show. And I'm except for certain fabric shows because they just take up so much room and I need my counter space. Hi, Sherry Rob. Welcome in. Anyway, let's not do silent shows. What do you say? Hyperfixated mama. Look up. What else do you guys want to talk about? I love it. This is fun. Look, I just in case I came with notes that I can share that we can talk about in case somebody says anything. Do you want to talk about something I just learned about that I Love Discounts taught me? Look, I Love Discounts taught me this. So I hate it when the room, and they say, let me know if you see something. That's what we were talking about, Little Cloud. Run it all. You touch it, you run it. Thank you for the tip that you do not have to do that sort of thing. But look, Custom Wood Burning just gave me a tip. Thank you. But you don't have to do that. That's fine. I'm okay. Thank you, though. That was kind. I appreciate you very much for that. Thank you. Little Cloud, that's what we were just talking about, is like, if you touch it, run it. Don't put a damn sign up. Anyway, let's talk about something that I Love Discounts taught me. I'm pretty sure it was I Love Discounts. Thank you, Moody. That was sweet of you, too. My neighbor's back. Anyway, so, Ask yourself, whenever you're doing raids, do you raid into your friends over and over and over again? Or lap dances all around. I mean, if you want it. Anyway, like, do you raid into your friends over and over, or do you raid into someone else? Like, how do you do your raids? Just curious. I live just. I'm gonna get there. Well, I have notes. Come to one of my shows. It's nothing but a squirrel. Okay, looking for new friends here. Hello, Moody. Of course, strategic. I rate a variety. So this is what I love discounts. Blew my noggin off one day, right? So we're all thinking, oh, let me braid into my friend because I owe them a friend, right? Or I owe them, they're my friend. Oh, they buy from me. Okay, cool. Maybe they have 4 people on their show, and that's great. But what if you raid into a show with 150 people, right? Because then 150 people are going to hear your name called out and hopefully read your profile, right? Or when you're raiding into those same people, Susie Seller, that's your bestie and you guys talk all the time and you love them and they're great and they love you and smoochy. But like you're going to those same people and you guys are basically sharing the same customer base. We're not doing anything, right? Now, I have kind of adopted something. I raid big one day and small the next. Exactly. Sorry, I got a notification. But one of my customers going live in 10 minutes before my show ended, so I raided into her. You know what? That's great. I think it's good to go back and forth and to split it up. I can say that whenever I raid into bigger rooms, I automatically start getting followers, which is great. Now, something that I do that not a lot of I'm starting to see it more and more, but I kind of was thinking about it one day. And hear me out, you guys. You don't have to agree, but it's just a different perspective, right? So whenever when we get a raid, right, or we raid into somebody's room, what's the first thing that they do? Oh, thank you, Googly Eyes for Life for the raid. Let's do a givey. And you're like, cool, have a great show, right? Okay, right? Yes, please be active in the chat. That's the best part. So I thought about it one day and I was like, cool. So I just brought Googly. Hey, Dreamin', I just bought Googly. 20 people, let's say. And Googly said, hey, great, thanks for the raid, Aaron. And then ran a givey. I'm like, cool. I gave you a bunch of people and you gave them a bunch of stuff. That's great. Awesome. Love it. But what if we take a moment and we read the person's profile? Because then not only you can still do the givey, do whatever you want to do, but like we read, hey, Jennifer, sissy, how are you? I love reading them. Anyway, but like it gives me the opportunity to be like, oh my gosh, Googly just gave us a raid. What are they all about? And maybe I don't know them either. And I can read all about them. Yeah, probably. That's probably why. Sandra's always in my head telling me to run that shit. But what if we stop? What does that do for our show? It does a couple of different things. One, maybe we have people that have set us down on the kitchen table while they're shipping, right? And they're kind of just have us as background noise, but all of a sudden they're like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Right? Pick your phone up. Oh, cool. And maybe they hold on to a minute or two longer. Changes the listeners, like your pitch. And I don't know about you, but I love talking about the things that I love. I love like showing the drape of fabric because it's kind of one of the things that I love. But like I will stop and be like, oh my God, we're getting a raid, just like we did with Custom Wood. And let's read about them. I do it with every single solitary raid that I get because I also need like a brain break. You know what I mean? Because we've been running for however long. Oh, let me read this a little bit. Like, let me give myself a little bit of a like, holy smokes. You know what I mean? But an acknowledgement. Oh, hyperfixated mama, that's not true. How long do you do seller sews, Moody? Until I'm tired. I don't do them that often. So to be honest, I have an inventory problem. And what I would normally sell tonight, I don't have enough to run a full show. Not a show that I want to present to the people, right? To the people that shop with me or pop in my store or my show, because, we always have people coming in left and right that we don't know about. So I was like, well, let me just pivot and I'll still go live for a little bit and talk to people and I'll do it until either the conversation dies down or I'm done. I don't have a specific time for it. Now, I will say, Moody, here's the deal though. All shows should be at least 1 hour, right? The optimal is 2+ hours. It's the truth. It's the truth. Hi, Goose Bang Bang. Welcome in. That's just the truth. But do you have nothing then? But do you have nothing in the buy it now? No, there's stuff in my shop. It's running right now. I can see there's some fabric in there. It should be, or maybe if it's auction, I'll run it. But yeah, I usually always have something in the shop. I know. Okay, so Old Lady's Attic. Here's the deal. Mondays and Wednesdays are pattern shows. Tuesdays are vintage fabric. Thursdays I'm off. Fridays are vintage notions, and Saturdays are apparel fabric. So, dang it, I really wish I was Jonathan. Yeah. I have stuff in there. So yesterday I ran those patterns. I like to keep very consistent on my shows. If I don't run the same thing, then I'll do like a seller, something like that. Does that kind of make sense? But look at you being I don't know if I'd go that far, Macaday, but I mean, next to thanks. No Aaron merch. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, there's okay. Thank you. I caught myself the other day saying, "Look up." It's like, y'all. If you've ever been to one of my shows, I don't know how this started, but every damn time I start a show or start a new product, I have a bunch of stuff for donation. I can't see. I'm always like, Looka, I got this vase right here. Like everything starts with Looka. I don't know why. It just started. Oh my gosh. April, the sorceress of sewing is here. She is a shit. I almost killed that. That was expensive. Look, you can't help it. You start it and you can't stop. But, though, I will say, everybody calm down. I say that all the time too. But here's the deal. Like, that was not on purpose. But it has infected a lot of people. And I would never want to be like, oh, it's in hi as fab for less. I like that. That's gonna as fab. It's as fabulous for less. Oh, that's a good name. Look, y'all know I can't read a whatnot name to save my life. I can't. It's not possible. If they're easy ones, April's always giving me shit because I'll be like, oh, hi, Joy. And April's like, it's John Aaron. And I'm like, oh, thanks for that. Anyway, I'm infected. Yes, or a doctor's visit. So what else do you guys want to talk about? I can refer to my list. I kind of went through one thing, rating. Talk about silent shows. But by the way, what you said is true. I hit 1K and something happened. Is that like, you guys, I'm on a road to 1K rate train on the 2nd. I'm well over that, but there's new and veterans on the train. I still going to read. Yep. That's true. I love tofu. I was reading the first time. I was like, I love tofu. I'm on the road to 300. Wait, 300 sales? And you're stuck. Well, let's talk about it. Why are you stuck? Tell us more. That's what we can do. You almost dance naked? Well, that's something for the show. Well, let's talk about it. Where are you at? Like, give us some updated. And I'm so proud. Hyperfix, I was there. And I will use the stickers today. Tell us about it, Moody. Like, what do you think is stopping you? Where you've hit the 300, right? But you can't seem to move forward. Tell us why. You're just not doing 2-hour shows anymore. You think that's what it is? I think some of it. You know what? I love tofu. I think you should keep it for that good reason. Oh, you need 3 more sales to get to 1,000. Is that what you're saying? I'm so confused. You guys know I'm not very smart. Oh, I need 3 more sales to be at 300. That's what you're saying. Okay. So, and you're giving up on 2-hour shows? I'm telling you. 2-hour shows are where it's at, because when you hit that 2-hour mark, the algorithm loves you, right? And am I silent? I hope not. I'm getting a call. There's things that I do at the 2-hour mark also. Oh no, that's my living room. I mean, you can see that. Anyway, here I am. Let's close my eye. I'm worried about getting to 1,000. I'm happy to make yes for reals. Was I? No, sorry. I got a call, and then it messed up. No, I was not doing it on purpose. Where I was like talking and bye. No, my phone did that thing where Apple does now. It'll be like it like talks. It does the whole thing. No. 2 hours. That's the at 2 hours. I do a couple of different things. One thing that I do. Here's the secret. One thing that I do at 2 hours is I ask everybody to thank my mod by doing hearts on the screen. For me, from what I understand, and it can't hurt if the algorithm wants to see activity. That's one way to do it quickly. Okay, I want to get to 1,000, but organically. What do you mean by that? Tell me more. What is your idea of organic versus non-organic? What is your steroid way versus your non-steroid way? I feel like I came organically to 1,000 when I got to 1,000. Yeah, so I try to do that at the 2 hours. Right? That's one thing you can do to kind of reinvigorate your chat, right? I've never paid to promote. I don't have any intention of paying to promote. Never. I don't personally. I don't want, crystals. High five. I agree 1,000%. 1,000. As I got to 1,000, I the Dazzle Depot. I did it by actual products the whole time. I've never once sold a sticker. No, I don't think I ever have. Given a lot away, but I've never done it. I know. I'll get to 1,000 when the buyer chooses. What do you mean? I think you sold 7 bundles of stickers. Yeah, and I think I bought 4 or 5 of them. So I know that I hit 1,000 before because I did some insane bundle craft shows. Right, like insane. But I couldn't even explain to you. Like one time I shipped out 45 pounds. I guess I did sell stickers, but they weren't like the cheap ones. Like it was like crafting stickers to one human. That was crazy. For the replay on my chat shows, if my event, someone just wants support to mention them, yeah, no, you don't have to. But I did those, so I know that I hit 1,000 before I technically did. I ran out of stuff, and I have no intention of bringing it back. But I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000%. I am proud of the way that I got to my 1,000. When I got there, I was like, I did it. I did it in a time frame that I gave myself to do it in. Right? Like, no. I'm going to say it. I know it's not everybody's favorite word. But do y'all have goals for your business? Or you guys like just want some passive nail money, dinner out money, that sort of thing? Because y'all, I love goals. Do I love a goal? Oh, let me count the ways. Anyway, look, I had a goal to meet. I started on April 29th, and I wanted to have 1,000 in by July. Shrimp and lobster money, I'd be down for that. I wanted to have 1,000 in by July 31st, and I made it June 30th. So, and it was consistency, I think was a big. I have a dream where my house isn't cluttered with estate inheritance. Think about free inventory you got, though. It's not the worst thing. I'm starting with goals. Honestly, I had no clue I was going to get serious on here. No, I mean, here's the deal. I come from old school. I was in retail for a really long time, and then I had a job that I taught people how to have stronger businesses within their own, like how to build a stronger business, right? Whatnot. I'm starting learning how to do my goals. I learned, whose show did I go to? JJ Shopper has some really good goal setting shows and ways to look at things. Zoe has a great one too, where she talks about things. But like definitely have goals about to start a master. That would be great. Definitely have goals about to start. I think you should. I thought you said Aaron should do it at Mastermind. I got real inflated there for a second. I'm in a seller support rate train. I think it's going to do. Oh, I wanted that. I wanted that train. Tell me all about it. I wanted that train. I want to go. But look up. Here's the deal. I set my goals because I have a long-term goal, right? I want to leave my corporate job by January 1st, 2028. I want to walk in and hand in my keys and be like, peace out, right? I'm going to get my furniture out of my office because I brought it in there and it's still sitting there 40 minutes away. Anyway, right? So I want to do that. And I know that's going to take me some time. No, it's not. Little Cloud, it's, I mean, you have to, if they were really consistent, it could. Aaron, focus. So, like, look, I sat down for my first month and I was like, well, how much am I actually making? Right. And I kind of went through everything. And then, what is your corporate job? I work at a hospital and I run an education program for the Joint Commission. I look at spreadsheets, call people and say, do your damn education. I also, like, I have other parts of my job, but that's kind of just like the biggest part that I do. Anyway, so it is super boring. So anyway, yeah, tell us. Oh, I love discounts. Who want to be there? Anywho, so I did that for my first 3 months, and I was like, well, what am I making? Right? I kind of averaged that out, and then from that point forward, I added 20% to every single month. Now I'm a nerd, and I keep track of every single day. I also keep track of all my eBay fees that go out. I recently started keeping track of my conversion because I want to see if I can make that higher next year. I also I have pie charts. Not really. I have graphs. I have pie charts. Not pie charts. Ones with the lines. I mean, I'll show you. I have it right here because I'm never going to throw my laptop. I'm not going to show you my specific numbers, but I like to do it. Bar charts, thank you. I told you, you come in here and you lose 40% of your brain, of your vocabulary just leaves your mouth altogether. I call it my reselling P&L. Here, hold on. Look. So here is, I made this product here is my 2025 eBay, or my 2024 eBay versus my 2025. Then if I go down here, you guys, scroll up. This is the months that I did make my goal and the months that I didn't. This is the goals that I have set up for next year. So it auto-populates a 20% growth. Look, I love, you don't have 40% to lose what? Before losing 40% out. And then I keep track of every single day that I sell something. And then I really enjoy charts. I don't have that much to lose either, to be honest with you. Then I keep track of some expenditures and then also my goals. And I do this every single night that I have a show. Every single solitary night. But I love it. And it makes me feel really connected to my business. And it's also made me come to these places that were like I get to these places, right? That I think, oh my gosh, I'm not making the money I should. Where do I pivot my business? Where? No, you don't want that. Well, anyway, but where can I pivot? What's going wrong, right? So I sold craft things and stamps. Oh, well, ChatGPT, that thing you use was what do you mean you've not sold enough to have data? Of course you have. If you've sold one thing, you have data. If you sold 5 things, you have data. It's just how you look at it. Anywho, back to the pivot. So I was looking at my business and I was like, I don't want to sell craft stamps anymore because I don't really love them. Even though I did get a really good deal on them. And then, okay. Hold on, kitten lady. Hold on. Let's get there. So I wanted to pivot out. I was looking at my business. I didn't see that as, it was a lot of work for me. It was so much work that the payoff was not there. I would sell ridiculous amount of rubber stamps in shows, and then it would take me forever to package them up because there were so many of them. And I would sell ridiculous amount of paper in shows, and that would take me forever. So I didn't want to do that anymore because I didn't feel like it was beneficial to me. And I didn't love it. So I looked at my business. I was like, well, what do I love? I love sewing. I love patterns. I love, yeah, I can. Yes. But I want to talk to Kitten Lace too. But that's where I decided I'm going to get into fabric. So I started with quilting fabric. I didn't love quilting fabric. It was only painful because my voice hurt so bad at the end. Anyway, so like I didn't really like quilting. So then I had to pivot from that. Even though I made good money, I didn't love it. I was not fulfilled by it. So I've been pivoting into apparel fabric, and I'm one of about 5 on the damn platform from what I can tell. So those are the things that I love. I had to look at what was going to be the cheapest and give me the biggest payoff. And for me, the biggest payoff included money. So it's I can get fabric at a good price. The payoff was I like the money and I feel fulfilled when I send people when I sell people apparel fabric that they never would have thought of before, or that they were scared of, or that we talked about. And it's a PJW, Post Joanne World, RIP girl. Like, where's people going to buy fabric? Me. Okay, hold on. Kitten Lace Rescue. Let's talk about. Let me try to tickle your noggin a little bit. So you know you're in the negative. But do you know how you're going to get out of the negative? Right? The only way you're going to know that is if you sit down and you have a non-emotional, right? So we can't look at this and be like, I'm going to sell this for $42 because I paid $12 for it, because we're emotionally connected. We need to look at our numbers, go through our analytics, and say, what do I got to do to get out of negative? Do I need to raise my price? Do I need to source cheaper stuff? Do I need to run more shows? Do I need to be more consistent? Do I need to employ all the things that are going to bring more people to my show? Right? Like, you can't do any of those things unless you know where you are. Right? You're just figuring out where you are. It's like I say when we're selling things, like people are like, I don't like to sell things. I don't like to. Okay, well, don't. Just tell people about it in a compelling way. That's just selling. But if you reframe it, right? So get your information out, look at your analytics, and be like, wow, maybe I'm doing better than I thought. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm selling beaded pens, and maybe my pens are too damn expensive and I got to find them somewhere else. You don't know those things until you really look at what you're doing, right? I'm such a nerd for that sort of stuff. Like, I am into it, hardcore. Into it. April, if you go into your analytics and you look at your views versus your buyers and just divide them and get the percent that way, it's probably not going to be a huge number. For me, it's been like between 2 and 5%. I would like for it to average 5%. Personally, but that's just my personal goal. It's like a stretch. That's one that I'm gonna have to work my ass off for. But you gotta stretch yourself a little bit. Kitten Lace Lady Rescue. I said Kitten Lace. I'm sorry. Kitten Lady. Did that give you some info? Did you feel like you had to rebuild at all after your pivot? Yep, I did. Now, I didn't pivot out of my category. I stayed in my category, right? So it was still like crafting, it was still sewing, it was still like that. I just added more. Oh, Jonathan's bringing me a soda. Diet Coke. I just pivoted that particular thing, right? So I was like, we're almost done with paper, but I'm bringing in fabric. I promoted that mug for like weeks, like 6 weeks, when I knew that I was getting low on paper and I could kind of see what I was selling and how it was kind of winding down. I really was like, promote within my own shows. And this is the deal. I have really tried to create a community that's not just about come in and give me your money, right? The community that I've tried to create is one that you can come in and hang out and escape the bullshit of the world, right? Escape the news, escape your kids if you can, escape your job. Like, come in and be silly. That's why we made up a tagline where sewing or silliness and sewing collide, because I do say some silly shit all damn day long. But like, look up, those people will send your show to someone else, right? So a lot of people that shop with me don't even sew, right? They just come to my shows, but they share my shows with a million other people. So that's how I grew. So there is a rebuilding period. I'm still rebuilding it right now. My apparel business is just now starting to, like, apparel fabric, not clothing. Yeah, is just now starting to gain a little traction. And I'm about 5 weeks in, maybe. But, you know, it takes time. People are terrified of the specific type of apparel that I like to sell. So I have to, like, I'm constantly teaching them, we're not going to be afraid of this. We're not going to be afraid of this. You're going to buy it. You're going to get it. You're going to love it. I'm doing that a lot right now. I wish I could choose like that, because that makes a lot of sense. I'm surrounded by junk that I must sell. Okay, kitten, let's do it then. Let's do it. I have sold stuff that was in my family. You know what I mean? Once I was ready to sell it, I stopped being emotional with it. I stopped having that kind of like this was Granny's relationship with it. I realized it was somebody else's now. They just had to choose it. It's hard to let go of that emotion, but we have to do it. It's just like whenever you're having a show, right? And it's a shitty show, right? I had my first ever $0 show a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh, that was weird, right? And when I got off the show, I had to heed my own advice because this is what I'm going to tell you. When we get done with those shitty shows, or maybe the shows we didn't perform like we wanted them to, we are not a piece of shit. We just had a shitty show. And shitty shows are going to happen. Shitty shows are the best shows, in my opinion. And I'll tell you why. Because I know that I worked my ass off in it, and it didn't happen. But a lot of people came in. I can't help it if people ain't got no money. That's not my. I can't do anything about that, right? It just is what it is. I know that I have some stale inventory right now, and the people that I source from are taking their sweet ass time, right? And it's fine. So I use those shows as my marketing shows. I'm thinking the whole time when that show's not hitting the dollars I want it to, but how many people are popping in and out of here and getting to meet me the first time? Or hear me tell a silly story, or meet Sally, or talk about Mark. You know what I mean? Like, if you come to my shows, we'll talk about all those things. But like, think about that when you're doing your shows, and think about that stuff. Don't be emotionally connected to it. Once you've decided to sell it, it's somebody else's. Just got to choose it. Did that help at all? I don't know if it did or not. Don't say junk. No. Okay. Oh, you've had a lot going. Oh my gosh, kitten. You have a lot. And I think it's okay sometimes to say, I want to do this desperately, but I need to take a week off, because you only get one time to make the first impression. And in your shows, believe it or not, whether you see them in the chat, there's 200 to 400 people that are rotating in and out of your shows all the time. So if it's not right for you right now, maybe you need to take a break and like regroup and get everything together. That's fine. Kitten, have you maybe tried to look up? There's a really good Discount Hustlers. I was watching it today. They do a shipping show, or she does a shipping show twice. It's like 101 and 102, and they like alternate every other week. It was great information. I've actually watched it. I watch it every week, to be honest with you. One of my goals this year is to be a shipping expert, so that I don't have those mistakes. And hold on, before I go any further, Kitten, I am so sorry for your loss. That's intense. That's so hard to work through. And you go through all this emotional stuff with it, and then you have all the business to deal with, and it feels like it drags on forever. And I am so sorry that you're having to do it right now. What I can tell you, and it may not feel like it today, and it may not feel like it tomorrow, it may not feel like it in a week, but eventually it will feel a little bit better. Eventually, it will be easier to wake up. It will be easier to take care of the business. It will happen. It will, I promise you. But I'm so sorry right now you're going through so much. We got you. The Whatnot community got you, friend. If you want to just come here and hang out, that's great. Kitten Lady, if you're on Facebook, look up our group Death Pile Destruction. They're a great group for motivating to sell your death pile stuff. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Come to an Aaron Sphere show. They are silliness. You don't have to buy anything. You can just come in and hang out and chill out and have fun and giggle, and I'll eventually say something stupid. Yesterday I said something completely stupid. That it is so much. Make arrangements for my mom. Oh, that's a lot. Good. I'm glad. I hope it does. Find those positive shows and Whatnot. Go to the crafting community. Almost everybody's positive. I've never found anybody that isn't. Experiment with other. Yes. Which shitty show? Oh, the shitty show where I sold nothing, and I was like, screw it. We're just going to make it a marketing show. Yep. One of my shows on Sunday was brutal. I stuck out 4 hours because of the voice on the back of my head. So I kept saying, keep going. You have to, you just have to. if you keep moving forward, it only takes one person to change everything, to break the ice of that first sale, to come in and start chatting with you, and all of a sudden you're like reinvigorated with what you're doing. If you're having a shitty show, or maybe two or three of the same thing, I'll tell you what I did. I was having like this consistently shitty show on one of my pattern shows. So here's what I did. I made a ginormous mess in my house, which I hate doing. And I dumped all of my patterns out on the floor, and I put them all back in different boxes so that whenever I was pulling my product, it was truly like new product for me, because I wasn't in like the rotation of the same thing over and over again. I did a pattern show a couple days ago, and I was reinvigorated by it because I felt like it was new stuff. Do little tricks like that for yourself. Do little things. I got a hair on my finger. Anyway, but like, I'm glad you met on my shitty show, because look, here we are. We're showing together now. This could end up being a shitty show. I don't know. There, 0 shows are normal for some handmade sellers. What does that mean? I get that. Only child. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up, you guys. Yeah. Oh, yes. Go to Hyperfixated Mama. Go to Hyperfixated Mama. First thing in the morning. She's chill, but she's fun. It's easy. Pretty things to look at. Do that. Oh, hey, Pinky. How are you? Because my inventory was sale, I'm in the process of pulling out everything. Look, Crystal. That's what I just talked about. You were just way further down in the chat. I hadn't gotten there yet. But yeah, that's what I'm facing right now. The people I source from, we have a really good deal going on. Just sometimes they're slow to call me. Do that. Yeah, you have a total need. The chat is slow, Moody. You guys are just coming in hot. What's up? Like a swipe it. And hey, Lolly, how are you? Look at you guys. These are my people that come and hang out with me every single week. Anyway, I feel like we talked a whole bunch right there. Good. But Tiffany, I'm glad that you have. What else do you guys want to talk about? I lost my notes. I have them still. Here they are. I can really complain about your selling space if you want me to. That's one of my favorite topics to get really excited about. I get real. How did you figure out shipping for fabric? Oof. Girl. April, I told you this. So we had this show, and this great seller or buyer, and she bought a whole bunch of stuff. And unfortunately, the post office lost it. So that super sucks. Right? So I went through, and the very first time, I'm not going to say the F word. I trucked up so bad, I spent $60 on shipping because I got in my own head. I figured it out by letting it go to ground. I'm not the best on shipping because I'm not a shipping expert. That's my 2026 goal. But I toggled off the flat so that I could change the size of the items. Sometimes you have to unbundle. I will tell you, I am not the best at shipping. I can tell you how to sell shit. Maybe shipping is not my forte. Reach out to Here for Patterns. She's really great. Go to that Whatnot Discount Hustler show. They talk about shipping for like 3 hours every week. So do that. I don't want to mislead anyone. I know. So here's what I did, Tiffany. When y'all want to hear a story about the stamps? It's all relative. So look up, I bought these stamps from these drug addicts, right? I know. I mean, I'm assuming they are based on the experimental. So like, look, they posted them on the Book of Faces. So I was like, hey, I didn't call them. I was like, hey, I will buy these from you. But they had them at a reasonable price I was willing to pay. But they were drug addicts. So I was like, I will give you basically nothing. And they said, sure. I was like, that feels weird. But I'm going to buy it. Oh, who's walking to my door? My dog may bark. Oh, it's the mailman. I have shipments for you, sir. He's fine. Anyway, look at. So I'm ready to leave, and Jonathan's my husband, if you don't know. Jonathan's like, where are you going? And I was like, I'm going to go buy some stamps from what I do believe might be drug addicts. And he was like, please don't take their Mercedes. And I was like, cool. We don't have that car anymore. We got rid of it. That's beside the point. So I drove out there, right? And I'm sitting in this parking lot. And they're like, go to the green gas station, not the red one. And I was like, they're like right next to each other. So I get there and I was like, hey, I'm at the red one. I couldn't get the green one. She was like, go to the green one. And I was like, cool. So I went to the green one, right? So then I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. Then I see this Chevy Cruze pull up in the parking lot. And they like into the side of me. And I was like, not into the car, like, but right beside me. And I was like, hi, how are you? You know, how you been? And she was like, yeah, hi, you want some stamps? And I was like, sure. So I opened the back of my car. They're literally throwing trash bags in the back of my car. Anyway, so I got real nervous. And I was like, here's your money. And I kind of threw it at him. And then I peeled out of the parking lot and left really fast because I was like, I just bought drug addict stamps. They could have been stolen. I don't know. I didn't buy them. I didn't know they were stolen. Plausible deniability. Anyway, that was a story about the stamps. But let me tell you why that was important. Sorry. I bought 800 stamps. Rubber stamps. Rubber stamps. 800. And I cleaned each and every one of them. But what I did, though, because I wanted to do them as a random pull, I gave each weight class a color and I put a sticker on the side. So whenever I would pull something out of my box, I would say, oh, it's blue. It's $2. This one's $2. And I would run it out of the $2 thing. So if that helps anyone, that whole story was really not really relevant. But like, that was the color thing that I did. So I could have random, I didn't have to list each and every one of those 800 stamps. I would have died. Okay. I learned to have gratitude and to read people's, oh yeah. At the end of every one of my shows, we do gratitude. That's true. Look, yes, I bundled with yarn. Maybe I'll try that. Fabric should go. Sorry, I'm catching up. Discount Hustlers. Great shipping. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kitten, for, she's probably like, why did y'all tag me? Where did, I don't know if they got, I don't know. There was so many stamps. I still have some left. Okay. STL area, Facebook is the scariest to me. Yeah. 100%. You got to go eyes wide open, head on a. Oh, yeah, I don't do that. Mm-mm. For me, Pinky, if you're counting pattern pieces on cut patterns, that's probably taking you. If I'm guessing, you're probably doing one full pattern every 10 minutes. Probably. If you're having to go through and try to figure out if all the pieces are there, if you're doing cut patterns. So you're doing 10 an hour. Complain about people's sets. You can use me as an example. What? Oh. Hold on. I got sweaty the minute Scudder said that. Hold on. Pingy. I had to ask myself, is charging $2 more worth 6 patterns every hour? I had to ask myself that. Or was it just better to do them unverified, cut unverified for $1 and run through them? I only count the ones that are worth, oh, got it. Okay, cool. Let's talk about our selling spaces. Shall we? Scudder? No, I don't. Your selling space is fine. Look, I complain about this at every one of the seller shows. Don't have a dirty selling space. Don't do it. Don't do it. Pinga, yes, it does make sense for those. Look, I was watching a show one time. I've told this story more than once. I'll tell it again, too. And this girl was literally picking clothes up off of her bed and saying, it's a white t-shirt, it's stunning. You could have bed bugs. When was the last time you washed those sheets? You disgusting. And then she like flipped the camera around, or she like moved the camera and she had all these shit falling out of her closet. No. Discounts. I almost read that out loud. No, I actually did not. Well, maybe not in that context. But yeah, okay, so here's the thing also. Look. Oh no. I actually popped into a nail show the other day and then, oh no. On both of those. But look at, like, I'm not like trying to like dog on everyone, but like think about it. We are sending people a product that is living in our house right now, right? So like when I get stuff, I want to assume that it has been clean or that it has been stored properly. You know, if you're doing the floor, I maybe there's like certain instances, maybe you're doing like a bit, or maybe you're doing like a little something for like a raid train. I hear there's like the best of the worst that I Love Discounts was telling me about one time. So like maybe that's something like, okay, that makes sense. Presentation is amen. Oh God, I yelled that. It looks like you don't care. The customers don't care either. Not to mention that, yes, I made a car out of my dishwasher once and sold that. What? I made a car out of my dishwasher. Wait, like a craft? I am so confused. I made a. I'm on it. I don't. Oh, got it. That's funny. Got it. I sold in but I made it. I don't know what a parent thing on it is. I get it. Okay. See, like those things are fun. Oh, Jonathan's home. He doesn't like to be on camera. Anywho, so maybe I'm just gonna say maybe we wash our hands if we're a hand model before our show. Like I joke that I put hand makeup on, it's lotion. Maybe we do that. Maybe if we have chipped nail polish, we just take it off. Like now, for me, my nails are part of my whole thing, so I have to get my nails done, right? Like that's hyperfixated mama. Her whole thing is nails. See now, the gloves thing I go back and forth on. Let me tell you why, kitten lady. If you don't want to touch your product, why should I want to buy it? That's what goes on in my brain. Like you're trying to sell me fabric, and well, you're trying to sell me fabric, and then everything makes my skin black. Well, I mean, they said you can't claim manicure. We'll figure that out. Here's the thing. Now, I'm talking about jewelry. Got it. Okay, I'm with you. I go back and forth because sometimes I understand it, but a lot of times I'm like, my hands are always pretty. Sure. But like, was that? Anyway, no, that's what I'm saying. But like, wipe off your countertop that you're working off of every single show. So like when I have a fabric show or used to, I would take everything off my desk and wipe everything down and put a different mat down because it fit the show itself, right? For forever, now I can't get rid of it. I've had this fabric that I put down because my old tabletop was really ugly. So I put this fabric down to cover it, right? Like think about, I think sometimes we forget to look through the screen, like the people looking at the screen. We forget to look through their eyes at what we're doing. They are more about, we're thinking about, okay, well, I needed this, I don't have room for that, or this will work just fine. This will do. No. Clean your shit up. Be organized. I want to buy from somebody I feel like cares about their product and their space as much as I'm going to love it. Do you know what I mean? I was fighting. What were we talking? Oh, Gilly, you were talking about other stuff. I don't want their cooties. No. Yes, hyperfixated mama. If your nails would fit me, I would buy them. I'm not gonna lie, but they won't fit me. Don't email me. It is far past. Look, yes, rehearsal mode is great. Do private shows with your friends. I did 2 private shows that was, if a spicy can write out beauty supplies, amen to that. Who? Did the mailman come back? Sir. Oh, he brought my boxes. I just realized, I have inventory. Okay, cool. He had a big box. Hey, Claire, thanks for coming in. Thanks, good. Men in hoodies behind you. Oh, that was the mailman. Jonathan's still in the car. That's my car right there. Anyway, what was I saying? I think we need to tell this IRS this is real. No, that's not. Anyway, sorry. You guys are talking. Focus. I lost my train of thought. That was fun. Clean up your shit. I now make it a rule at the first of every single month. I take everything off my selling space. I clean everything down and make sure that it's presentable. The first of every month before my show. It just has become part of my routine for my selling because I don't think anybody can come to my shows and say that they're afraid to buy anything, right? Oh, and we were talking about private shows in rehearsal mode. I did 2 private shows because I changed my setup quite a bit. And I was very self-conscious about like seeing the ceiling and stuff like that. Oh, he's back. There's a man bringing more boxes. That helped me a bunch. Was that one of the worst shows I've ever had? Yes. Cleaner, a little vacuum. So like so what I did is I knocked over my mannequin in the middle of a raid train. Justine said, and fell right the hell over. I was not prepared. It was a mess. I started off the train. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, what else you guys want to talk about? I want to rate into bigger buyers. How are you selling things? How do you draw in people? You did not miss that fun. That was the end. I only got a couple more things to talk about, but I'll talk about whatever you want. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, and I feel like now we're in a much better place. I got a new Justine. I've had several mannequins for sewing. We're on Justine 3 now. Like It, I know you always want to talk about you. Let's talk about Like It, Swipe It. Like It, Swipe It is the best. Like It, Swipe It helps me so much. Anything else? I always feel like I want to be really nice to the Suburban Bish. Oh, you guys. Oh, hold on. I don't think Like It is here, but no, Like It is here. I don't think I Love Discounts is here. Like It, Swipe, but oh no, never mind. Hold on. Suburban Bish, can you do me a favor? Would you put in the little notey thing that moderators can do? This, the Suburban Bish. You guys, I'm gonna tell you something. There's the naughty awards are coming up. Right. So thesuburbanbish.com is the website. And you can go there and fill out a form and nominate your favorite sellers. I just made her the naughty awards. Thank you. Shit. I just made her a mod. I was like, hey, you're doing it. But I was really slow she could pin that up there. Sorry. We're not close like that, but we are now. Thank you. It was really for you, not me. If you wanted to nominate me, I've already been nominated. Sorry. It was just easier. Looka. So go nominate your favorite sellers. There's also a place to nominate other buyers and stuff like that. But it's a really great way that they are recognizing us because sellers, man, we put in a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay. What are you confused about? First, you might have gotten a message by now telling you we're confused. Or telling you were confused. Telling you that you've been nominated. So that's cool. Everybody likes that part. You are nominated? Oh, well. So look, so basically, Moody Virgo. Here's the deal. Somebody thinks you're great at something. Somebody thinks you're great at something that you do. So they took the time to put your name on the list as someone who's been nominated. Now, starting next month through the end of the month, I think it's the 1st through the 30th, is when they get to go vote. So you can start in your shows promoting okay, I've been nominated. This is what I've been nominated for. If you want to go vote for me, feel free to do so, or tell them, or however you want to do it. You could. I don't campaign for myself. I say at this point, I probably will say that I've been nominated, but I've always said, go nominate your favorite sellers. Because I felt like it was the right thing to do. I wanted, just like somebody wanted, you wanted to get to 1,000 organically, I wanted to be nominated organically if somebody chose to do so. And I'll probably do the same thing. When it comes to voting, I'll tell them I've been nominated, but go vote for your favorite sellers. I think it's such a cool thing. It's such a great way to spotlight some of us. I'm going to tell you right now, my expectation is to be co-hosted because I've already picked out my caftan that I'm going to wear, and it's sparkly if I win. No, Moody, it's for real. It's pink and silver and it's sparkling. So, anyway. So yeah, and then on Wednesdays, they go through everybody that's been nominated. I guess I don't know if they'll have one this week. Which Like It, Swipe It has been nominated for about 42 different categories. So, and she's sending me mean messages saying I better say vote for her. There's my husband. He hates being on camera. I mean, he's on camera for his job all the time. But it is very real. I believe it. You can also do sponsorships for yourself. He probably won't say hi, to be honest. I'll ask him if he will. He may show his hand. Because he's bringing me a soda. He's just been on the phone in the car. I can tell. Anyway, it's really cool. It's a really great way to honor, and there's a prize, I think, and money, I think. And then he's coming in. Pretty cool. It's really cool. Amazon gift cards. I knew it was something. I will take cold hard dirty cash if you don't mind, just in an envelope. Okay, everybody, let's see if we can get him to come in. Hold on. Hi, Mr. Big. That's the dog. Hi.
Hi.
I'm on. Everybody wants to say hi to you, babe. I knew he would do that. You look so cute, though. Come on, say hi. The lighting, you look so nice. Your skin is glowing. You're just so beautiful.
It's because I have good skin.
I know it's because you have good skin. Please, I'm begging you. Your fans, all 30 people want to see you. I never have this many people in my shows.
Okay, I need to hear the cash app. Sorry.
Oh, he wants to hear Cash App going off before. Well,
like OnlyFans.
He wants to be like OnlyFans. Look, Googly Eyes just said, Jonathan! And Mr. Bish is on here with Mrs. Bish, and everybody wants to meet you because I talk about you all the time. Will you please come here? Well, I did get a tip today, so I'll share it with you.
Well, we need more tips.
He said more tips. Don't you dare tip me for that. Don't do it.
More tips because I'm expensive.
April said just the tip. So look, we're getting sidetracked, everyone. We were talking about how I got nominated for awards because I'm just, Like It's Wipe just tipped $1. Do you want to sit down or you want me to bring this up? Okay, we'll come close.
Say hi in that.
Okay, that's fine. Oh my God, Googly gave us $5. Look, now you got to show a nip or something. Look, here, hold on. There he is. Say hi.
Hi.
Say how great I am.
That's it.
Notice when I said say how great I am, he didn't say shit.
You said me.
No, how great I am.
I'm wonderful.
Oh, he said he's wonderful. Oh, Like It's Wipe said, you're so pretty. And Hyperfixated Mama said, eek, it's Jonathan. And then, oh my God. And then Googly Eye says she's leaving Mr. Googly for you. That's what I'm telling you. You need to come hang out more. You get quite the fan base. Hi, cutie. He's so pretty. You look fabulous. Hi-oh. Gasp. See? You're a celebrity.
I know.
He said, I know. That's some shit right there. All right, fine. Thanks for the soda.
Paid appearances.
Like it just said, she wants to be the meat in our sandwich. She wants to be in the middle. She's lesbianic, so it's really not going to go very far at all. Anyway, back to you guys and Suburban Bish and voting for the people you love. Oh, and we were just called a power couple. We were just called a power couple. See, it takes forever to go through those patterns. What else do you guys want to talk about? What else would be fun to talk about? We still have lots of people here. I'm here for you. We can talk about other things. Look, now I'm all messed up. My body's all crooked. Anyway. See, you mess with the whole settings of everything. Tiffany, welcome back. What else? Who else wants to talk about something fun? We talked about Suburban Bish. You're taking our favorite family member. Who's Jonathan? He's your favorite family member now? Which family member? Sally? She's just downstairs. Would you stop? Look, finally got a Diet Coke. No! I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer. He was just walking in the door. What do you think about merch or marketing? What do you mean? What do I think about it in, like your own merch? I think, let me think on this for a second. Maybe not up my nose. I think it's cool. I think it'd be so cool if I had that. I don't know that that's even on my radar right now because I'm just not at that place. But I think it's pretty inexpensive to do. Just with QR codes with things to my whatnot. So, the seller trading cards are going crazy. There's seller trading cards? Would I recommend wearing my own brand? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I wear my own caftans whenever, well, not always, but sometimes I wear my own caftans because someday I want to be able to sell them on whatnot. I just don't know that people would pay what I would need to make from them. But hell yeah, I would wear my own. Hell yeah. You think the Philly Flipper's not wearing some shirt that says Philly Flipper on it? Hell yeah. See, I didn't know trading cards are even a damn thing. My mod is in college. I can't even. Sonia, she's my marketing manager. She might get fired for that. Okay, I had to go through their Instagram once. But it also, if you click on their profile, you can scroll down and copy and paste. That should work, Jerry. With making things that whatever, because I have so many crocheted items. I know. Here's the deal. I think it's going to get there. I think it's just going to have to start slow. If I want to sell a caftan that I make, when you factor in everything it takes, I have to make at least $200. I know there are people out there, but I think it's going to be finding them. I think it's going to be the same thing with the crochet people. Here's what I do know. We are worth it, 1,000%. We are worth the money we put into it, or the time and the energy and what we want to charge. We're worth it. But everybody thinks, oh, it's cheaper to make clothes. That's some bullshit. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. And if you want to pay yourself a livable wage, come on. It's so expensive. So I think it'll get there. I just don't know that it's there yet, because I don't think there's enough of us doing it. I wouldn't personally. I'd have to sew for like 24 hours a day for like a week to have enough inventory, and it would be very expensive at part cost. So stay tuned though. No one would buy a crochet hat. Bullshit. Yeah, they would. $30? I don't know why they wouldn't. Crochet is a big trend right now. I feel like that's fair. Put it in your bin. Tell everybody you put some handmade stuff in your bin. See if anybody buys them. Show one a show and be like, I only have this one. It's $30. I think that. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. I think that somebody, either it was like it was I Love Discounts. They had a really pretty necklace the other night, and they changed how they were selling for that one thing. So it wasn't like they charged more, but they took like their sudden death off at a higher start price. Can I have an M&M? Would you guys mind? I really love M&Ms. That never happened. So why not show that one? Be like, I have something special at the end of the show. Why not? If I can ever find the caftan that I feel like I want to present to the world, that's the way that I would do it. Start showing your face and wearing your hats. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Like it, Swipe It, are you still here? Hi, Happy Camper Sales. You never know. Yeah, sure. But is Like It, Swipe It still here? Because I'm about to say something about Like It, Swipe It. She ain't here. Y'all, Like It, Swipe It told me once, if you go on screen, your sales will go up if you show your face. Turns out the minute that I turned on the face cam, sales went up. Sales went up. Damn it, she was right. But it worked. Consider it. Consider one show a week. Now, here's the other thing. That means we have to get up. When I recover, yeah, do it. No, they didn't. But here's what we're going to do, though. We're going to wash our hair. We're going to put makeup on. If you wear it, we're going to make sure that, we've wiped our, we're going to put on a cute top because that's all we really got to show. It may not, but the way that I started it is the way I wanted to start it. Then I just threw in the towel and went full on it. Pants are optional, 100%. I don't care if we wear pants or not. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I have done that from time to time. Or if you stand up, you never know. Maybe it'd be your biggest sales day ever. Who knows? Anyway, it'd probably get reported. I'd probably report you. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, no, but what you could do, Hyperfixated Mama, which was my plan, was you could start the show face to face and have a little chitty chat, flip your camera around, do your show, at the end, flip it around, close out the show. A lot of times, like I Love Discounts will talk in the beginning of the show, sell, and then somebody will say something funny. So Tony will turn the phone around and he'll chat and joke about it for a minute. Or he'll say, no, don't do that because it's a term of service, whatever it is. Like there's all kinds of things that fall into it. But like, do that. That's nothing. That was my plan. And then I realized I was like, screw it. I'm just going to do the whole thing. If you can get the Ray Turner crown, oh, that'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah, where would you people all love? Yes. I haven't worn pants other than sweats and jeans in 5 years. I try not to wear pants at all. It's a whole other thing. I mean, that sounds weird. I mean, anyway. Look, what else? What else can we talk about? What other burning ideas do we think we might have that we want to accomplish with 27 other people? 28 if you count me. Kilt? I would wear a kilt. I have one. We share a thumbnail to rate into each other. So come look for us. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Caftans and wieners. It's two of my favorite things. We ever come across Jessica McClintock? Oh, I have them all the time. I probably have 5 right now. I saw one last night. I had one. Come to a pattern show. That's really cool. Hi, Floyd. How are you? Look, here's the deal. No, I'm not. It doesn't matter. What else do you want to talk about? What else are we talking about? Aaron's pattern shows are fine sometimes. Wait, I find really great patterns there too. Yeah. Make big people nice tops. That's all these skinny girls wear. What? Fun. Okay, got it. Make big people nice tops. Okay, got it. You're saying make larger sizes and cute tops that all the skinny girls wear. I got it. Now I will tell you something. In the Aaron sphere, we don't say plus size. We don't say skinny. Like we don't say those things because I'm about body positivity. This is the way I look at. Oh hell! Every time you guys get me into this one. Your body is your body and your body is beautiful. And I hate the fact that women and especially gay men, but men too, have been put in this place of you have to be this body size to be pretty. You have to be this size to be pretty. You have to do this. You have to be built like a Dorito if you're a gay guy and all this shit. Fuck that noise. That's not how we do it. We look at it in the Aaron sphere as this is just where you fit in these numbers. And that's great. That's you. If that's the body you have and you choose, that's great. If you choose to lose weight, that's great too. If you choose not to, that's fine. If you're happy and you're healthy and you're safe, go forth and be great. I'm not here to say this is plus size. It irritates the ever living shit out of me. Whenever look, you know what, Scudder? I don't disagree with you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not doing that. From my heart. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. There is iced tea and coffee in the back for free. You can buy my merchandise on either side. And if you go around the corner, Like It Swipe It will be selling my signature for $17,000. You can find that. This is why I love it. Yes, they fit pretty much anyone. A caftan fits anyone. Because I exclusively sew caftans and most of the time wear them. I really want your merch. No, you don't. You don't even know what it would be. It'd be really fun though. I kind of do like this idea of trading cards. Somebody needs to teach me on that. Anywho, what else do you want to talk about? Luca, fridge mag. Man, that's fun. Could you imagine my mug on everybody? Nobody wants that. Be like, who the hell is that? Anywho, what else do we got? How do you guys sell your stuff? Like, what is your, like when you're on screen, can you sell casually? You mean like just in general? What? Like on Whatnot? Yeah. You want to come on once a month? Sell once a month. You want to come on once every 3 months? Come on once every 3 months. Oh, yeah. Pop-up shops are everywhere. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna warn you though. You're gonna have one show and then you're gonna be addicted. Yeah, so here's the thing. Yeah, so if you're gonna do those, if you're gonna try to build a following, it's gonna take a really long time, right? So, because you're not gonna be as consistent. When you're consistent with your shows, your following is gonna build much faster. It's truly. But I'm gonna tell you guys, like, I failed. Mm-hmm. And now you're sucked in and you can't stop. We all get that way. Oh, I'm just going to sell a few things. I'm just going to see how it goes. 2,000 followers later, 2,700 things sold, or 28, something around there. Talking to y'all later. Here I am. But that's the thing, April. You can come back later. It's not a big deal. If you're going to do those shows, you're going to plan them way out in advance. You're going to have to do your due diligence and start getting up in people's chats and be like, how is everyone today? That's not due diligence. You're going to have to do your marketing. You're going to have to get out there and like, how you guys doing today? And really chat it up in shows so that when you go live, you have followers, because people will follow you when you're chatting up and think things you say are funny or shit like that. It's just going to take work. If you could grow a beard like this, I mean, you can buy them. I can only schedule one a week. I do pop-ups as I can. Yeah, but that one scheduled a week is going to become like must-see TV. I'm going to tell you, one of the best compliments that I got in one show, and my chat was moving really fast that night, so I can't even remember who said it. But it was a compliment that I still hold so deep, like so much in my heart, because I thought it was the sweetest thing I'd ever heard. It was the kindest thing. They said, Aaron is must-see TV. I almost died right there. Like, that was the sweet. I was like, wow, I really feel like I have like found my place. Like I found my people. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't feel that. And I'm not trying for real, Scudder, that's for real. But that was the kindest, I was like, wow, that's really sweet. And that's not something I ever intended, but it was heartwarming. And I don't remember who said it. It was so fast. It was so fast that night. Like, I just remember the chat seeing it and being like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. And then like the chat just kept rolling. And then later on, I was like, oh my God, that was the sweetest thing. It was kind. That really made me feel good about myself and gave me more confidence. Anywho, what were we talking about? Growing your thing. We can talk about growing your following if you want a little bit. It's going to be a lot of the same stuff we talk about. Whatnot does give you a little. Was it Lysandra? Could have been. I don't remember. Oh, that's kind. Oh, you guys. I don't know what to say. No. Okay, hold on. They say you have to entertain the chat, but not in any way. You're not in any way an entertainer. Now what? Be yourself. Be yourself. You don't have to be an entertainer. There's so many people that I watch. Look, hyperfixated mama, you are. But it is hard when they don't talk. It's up to you to interact with the chat. But exactly, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Googly said it just like that. You don't have to be as animated as I am. You don't. I know I'm a lot. And that either turns people off or turns them on. There is no middle ground. I know that for sure. Right? But you can just go in there and chat. There's so many people that just think of it like this. I don't know if you hang out with boyfriends or girlfriends or they, thems or kings, queens, royalties in between, whatever. Your friend group, if you're just sitting here talking to your friends, those people that connect with you are just going to slowly pop in, right? They're just going to come in and you guys are going to build a little community. You don't have to, not everyone is looking for a giggly, cussy show like mine, right? There are so many good sellers that are so consistent and just run. And it's like, I have this for you. And what do you think about this? And I just ran that one and I just ran this one. They're still kind. they still do the tricks, like greet everybody that comes in the room. They still do maybe giveies or whatever, but you don't have to be like, da, 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 da. You don't have to do that. You just have to be interactive. Yeah. Good energy helps. The streams from hospital beds. Yeah, good energy does help. I've been to some shows that people almost seem like they're bored to be there. And this lady, I was watching her the other day, and she was selling clothes, and then she had the most beautiful, like, costume jewelry. And she was like, it's jewelry. I mean, I was like, girl, bring it up. I'm not going to buy it, but it's pretty. I go to other shows and chat. People follow me because I make a funny or two. Okay. All right, little cloud. So nobody stays in your room. Okay. Let's think about this. Do you know about incognito mode? I have a feeling clairvoyant ghost is here. Or I Love Discounts might have me in the back. Okay. Just because you don't see the number does not mean there's nobody in your room. Right? First off. Second of all, now let me ask, whenever you feel like nobody's in the room, do you stop running? Like, do you just become like, well, nobody's here, why should I do this? Okay, good. So remember the incognito mode. There may be people in your room you don't even know is there. First off. Second of all, if you click on there, you still see me. Yeah. Oh, it really does? I didn't know that. I just keep chatting with, yep. I do too. I was talking to myself before y'all started coming in here. Yeah, they can. They come in, and Claire does it to me all the damn time. Because I'm always like, oh my gosh, Claire's here. Huh. Sometimes you can see it at the top. That's not the point. They don't stay. How are you presenting your products, right? So there has to be some sort of excitement. There has to be some good energy, but it doesn't have to be me, right? It could be different. It could be, like when you pick up something, and I just have this handy, and you're like, I have a tape measure. I'm running it now. Okay. But if you're like, ooh, I got this. Look at this one. When was the last time you saw a white tape measure? And look, I've measured it, and it is still the right size. It's not stretched out, right? You're just talking about it. So I think that, without ever seeing one of your shows, I don't know. But there's that. But if people are following you because you're making a funny, bring the funny. I do. A lot. Because there's some patterns that I don't. Wait, I have one, with a ring? What a ring? Like a bracelet. Oh, cool. Right? Like, I'm trying to answer your questions, but I don't have a lot to go on. So I'm kind of like flying blind a little bit. So keeping them in the room. I'm trying to think, because I don't know what's happening in your room, to be able to say it's this or that. Being funny does make it fun for both of us. I have cracked myself up from time to time. Not showing face, doing jewelry or comic shows or face yesterday, and everything real low start, but they don't stay. You can rewatch your shows. There's that. Yeah. Have you tried rewatching your streams? That's a good one. Tell my name if you need me. Okay. I think we're good right now. Not showing face. So you're not showing your face, but you're doing jewelry and comics. Showed face yesterday shows selling everything for a low start, but they don't stay. Okay. Let's talk about the things we talked about. How's your setup? Are you good and clean, organized, cute, whatever kind of falls in your world, whatever makes your world, whatever makes me want to stop and be like, oh, jewelry, right? Is that on point? Keep that in mind. We were talking about hands, shoulders, knees and toes. Make sure that your hands are clean, all that good stuff. Are you running your products, or are you saying, let me know if anybody likes this? Because when you run, it shows activity in your shows. How long have you been selling? That's another good one. Keep running, no matter what. Keep running. Good. Love to hear it. Keep running, whether you've got one person in there or 50 people in there, right? Because when you run, people can watch your shows from the For You page, right? So you may be showing, I was watching Like It's Swipe show the other night. She was selling damn brooches, and I love brooches. So I was watching from the For You page as I was bopping around. Okay, Little Cloud, let's read a little bit about you. Let's see what's going on. Are you okay with me kind of pulling up your profile real quick? I'll read it. If I can open it, I'll read it. Oh, dang it. Hold on. No. Oh my God. Here we go. Ha. View profile. I'm Ron, Little Cloud. Wait, are you Native American? Retired home builder, buyer, seller. Here you will find a wide assortment of collectibles, including sports cards, vintage dolls, collector plates, wine glass, other interesting collectible items, including comics and even Pokemon. Follow a bookmark. See you at the auction. Okay, cool. Well, you have 676 sold. You have 55 reviews, 5.0, less than a day shipping. That's good. When's your next show? Oh, okay, cool. All right. I feel like thumbnails look good to me. All right. But are you Native American? Because you are. That's super cool to me. Cool. That's so interesting that you're Native American. I find reservations fascinating. Yeah, I did see that. Like your inventory doesn't have photos, so that'll help. Yeah. You've got sales. What is Micmac? I don't know what that means. I don't want to be inappropriate. I don't want to say anything that would hurt anybody's feelings or spread hate or do anything like that. But I think it's very fascinating. Anyway. Maybe you should, if you have a friend, maybe I really like your thumbnails because yeah, I do too. I think that's great. How are you running? Hold on. Let's think about this. For you, the categories you're selling in, are you meeting that same energy? So let's say you're in, because I live in the world, let's say you're in crafting world, right? But are you selling like the Pokemon card sellers sell with the screaming and the yelling and the bings and the bongs and this and the that's? Or are you matching the energy of the people that are in your area, right? Like, even though I'm laughing and joking and having a good time and being silly and all kinds of stupid stuff, I also know that if I started screaming at my people, they're out the door, right? Like, they're gone. I can't do it, right? Okay, so you're not doing that. High presence and more, and Scotty Bear's back. Trying to get them to stay. I'm trying to like troubleshoot. I don't have anywhere to go. So I've never been to one of your shows. I'll go if you want me to go. I'm happy to give a touch of feedback if you want. I can try. How long are you staying on for? 5 minutes, 25 minutes, an hour, 2 hours? Yes, good one, Crystal. What are your analytics telling you? That's another one to look at. Oh, yep. That's another one. Moody brought up a very good point. Get in those chats. Be chatted up all the time. My goal for 2026 is to have 10,000 followers. I have 2,000 now. Bring friends. I stay an hour minimum. Okay, cool. Oh, good. Cool. Get in your... Oh, here's something I didn't know was a thing until like a month ago. Go to other jewelry stores, right? Swipe, go down to push to a little bin, go to the top, swipe, TC sold. Go to the sold people and friend each one of those people. Ooh, I love discounts is doing food. Book all of those people, right? Go do that. Because those are the people that are buying in that category. So they're going to see you pop up. They're going to see your name. They're going to follow you. And they're going to maybe open up your profile and be like, oh, snap. What day is their jewelry store? Bookmark. Do that. That's a good one. You could do, let's see, a lot of whenever people come and getting them to stay is really about your interaction. Your BM his jewelry store? What is BM? Bookmark. I got it. I'm telling you, 40% of your vocabulary. Second you go live. I'm a nurse. I'm not a nurse. No, ma'am, Pam. Not put any of your bodily fluids upon me. No, thank you. I want to see your innards. Your innards belong on the inside of you, not where I can see them. No. Mm-mm. If they don't stay, they'll come back too. Lots of fabric going at the same time. So I always see people coming and going. That's true. I'm a pop. I come in 5 minutes here, there, go to another show, pop in, out, all the time. No, I was like, there's a bee everywhere. What else? Stop, Scudder. I enjoyed a pop up. Yeah, some people want a fast screaming show. They do. Like Pokemon card people want a fast screaming show. From what I've seen, I can't handle it. Getting the feeling this whole thing is a clique. Friends helping their own. Oh. A little crowd. Little crowd, little cloud, little cloud. Come to the crafting community. Even if you don't want to buy anything, with respect, you have people start following you. You'll come into the chats. You'll hang out. You'll chat it up. Come to an Aaron Sphere show. I'm just saying, I'm not just promoting myself. What I'm saying is I can speak 100% that my chat is supportive and kind all the time. All the time. We support Time Crafter Lives too. I'm telling you, it is worth it. Crafters love jewelry. We love jewelry, right? Junk journals love jewelry, right? Come hang out. Come to bookmark a fabric show. Like bookmark. There's tons of fabric shows in here, but like a slide that pops out in my head because the way that she sells is different than the way that I sell. Similar, but different. Like, do that. Go to when April runs a show, go to one of April's shows. She's on marathons like I am, but it's a totally different vibe in a good way. But her knowledge is blow your mind. Go to a Googly show because then you'll just hear all the sarcasm you ever wanted to hear. I'm telling you, come hang out with the crafters for a minute. Come hang out. Yep, offered a mod. Go to a Scudder show. That's like once every 6 months though. So that's okay. Wait. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that is so. Do this. Do if you can. There's a lot of people go to a couple within the crafting community because this is just what I know, and I don't know if they do it in other communities. But like, you can go to like sew-alongs. You can go to Craft With Me's junk journal things. See how those people do the things that they do. Like, what doesn't she do? Crafts every Monday morning, I think. A couple days a week. She makes junk journals and she talks about it. And it's like a chitty chat along the way. And people ask me to do sew-alongs. I'll get there eventually. Like, there's not enough hours in the day, right? So what if you did something really cool like that to engage with your people so that they get to know you and want to spend more time with you? That you're making dream catchers, or that maybe you're showing how you do the drum making thing, right? I'm telling you, you might find that people that are fascinated by Native American culture, such as myself, like would sit down and be like, oh, that's really cool. I had no idea. Now, look, if you get like 10 minutes out of me, that's a miracle, right? Because I like to go to all kinds of different people's shows. Go to one of April's sew-in chats. She's a sorceress, though, so be careful. She can make a whole cardigan in an hour. That's like 3 to 5 business days for me. She's a sorceress. But anyway, go do that. April, right above you, April Moore 835. Right above you that you just said something. I think you should try that and try connecting with people that way. Maybe your way of going around things is like connecting socially first, because we're social first, selling second. You need to connect socially that way so they'll come to other shows. Get on a raid train if you can find one. You have under 1,000 followers, so go to that. There's a show on Sundays that Like It Swipe It does that I come to all the time, but you could go to that and watch and learn about other sellers and what they do and take their ideas. That's a great way to do it. I mean, there's a million things you could do. We got you. Come hang out with the crafters. If someone shares a story, I will join it. I will chat and watch it, even if I don't buy anything. Having consistent viewers helps your boost. Having chatters in there too. I have a few people that have become my whatnot buddies, and we try to come to each other. Oh my gosh. Come Crafters with Michelle has the biggest following because of her damn fudge and because of Fudge Pockets, because April and I talk about Fudge Pockets all the damn time. But we have some Whatnot friends that we go hang up a little bit at a time. We did that today. One of the people that came to one of my shows, and he was so kind, and he's not a crafter. We did it. He was having a show. We all kind of piled in, chatted it up for 30 minutes. I think he was only on for an hour. I could only stay 30 minutes because I had a meeting. But like, we did it and hung out, chitty chat, boosted his algorithm. He had a great show. He got off the show itself, and he was only on for like an hour 15 or something. We do it for one another. Crafters are willing to give it a try. Of course. I mean, I wish that I had like really specific things to say, but I don't know that I've never seen a show. But I'm not pandering for followers either. But if you follow me, I do follow back. So like, there's that too. Like, because it's just easier to follow back later. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything? I got about 30 minutes left in me. Hi, KT. I think it helps your friends to go on their shows. It really does. Keeping your chat active is great. Another thing you guys can do, if somebody makes a first purchase, ask the chat to do that. Yellow hearts. Helps your algorithm. I do it all the time. New seller, new buyer, everybody do the chat. Also at 2 hours, did I talk about this already? At 2 hours, I stop and thank my mod if I have one for the day. And then I ask everybody to do hearty hearts. First off, my mod is the Shitsky when she's available, right? So I appreciate her so very much. It's my way of giving like outward thank you. So that's another way to do it. But it boosts you. Yeah, people do that. That's not how I do my shows, Tiffany. That's just not my jam. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to try to get someone. Like, whenever I do things, I do them strategically. Hearts for first purchases. Hearts for the people that support me so much. Like Patterns and Sonia, April sometimes. Like all the people, like Steph when she's available because she makes sure I know the animals are correct. Like, and to say those things out loud, I say it because I appreciate them and I want to say it out loud. And I want to make sure everybody hears me yammer about it. But also, it's good for my algorithm. So it's like a twofold sort of thing. But I don't do it like, wake up chat. Wake up chat, put fire emoji in the chat. If you want me to run to another, yep, I'm out. You yell at me, tell me to do something. Nope. I like sometimes my chat goes silent and I'm like, shit, did I say something I shouldn't have said? I really do think that because I talk so much and shit will fall out of my mouth and I'm like, damn, that was rude. Oh, you're welcome, Moody. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like when people say, you guys I just lost money on this. Well, you're a dumbass for putting it at the price you were going to lose money. There you go. Oh my God. Nope. I don't like that either. It's my money. I'll spend it how I want. What else you guys want to talk about? She said to throw scissors in the chat. No. That's weird. Now, I will say, pathological defense disorder, you tell me I do the opposite. Of course, little cloud. What am I from? Now, whenever we raid into other shows, like we'll raid with pancakes, because if you know about Sally loves pancakes. Come to an Austin Aaron show, we'll talk about Sally. Sally loves pancakes, and that's become like a cultural thing too, that people are starting to do everywhere when they go into another show. They don't run it for $1. Don't run it for $1. Know your worth, though. When I first started selling patterns, I had them at $4 because that was kind of like what everybody else was selling. And then I realized that I have patterns in a show, right? So I raised them $1 because I knew my worth on that one. I know that I can bring you really great apparel fabrics. So I know, oh, well, great. Like it's Wipe, it's here. Like I know I have good apparel fabrics. So I know that I'm trying out a pricing strategy I think it's going to work. Pretty excited. But you missed all the show like it, so we've been waiting for you. I had to do something. I've been up here shaking my tits trying to distract them because you're not here. Anyway, I got like 15 minutes. What else you guys want to talk about? Any like one more question we can try to figure out together? Before anybody leaves though, I have to do gratitude before anyone leaves. We've got like 15 minutes. Before. It's very important to me. I do gratitude at the end of the shows. Or if nobody else has anything, we're fine. I can go cook dinner. We're having some sort of pizza tonight, I think. Maybe it's salmon. I don't know. I haven't decided. Why did everybody get quiet? See, now I'm like, did I say something? No. If you need to hit price points, schedule your shows around pay dates. Yeah, Googly does this. When people have money to burn. This is the advice I got from a seller. That's a good one. That's a good one. Googly told me that the other day, and I was like, oh, you're right. Tiffany, what time is your show tomorrow? That was a really good one. Hold on. What time is this show? Tomorrow, 10 a.m., bookmarked. Done. I'll be there. While I'm at work. But I'll try my hardest to be there on time. Anyway. I do because comics, I'm doing comics because I have to start 2 when all is said and done. $1 start only gives me, Nope. Go for 3. What is everybody else selling in your category? Do you have rare comics? Do you have like bread and butter comics? Like, because like when people sell clothes, you have like bread and butter brands that everybody's going to buy over and over and over and over again. Like, I'm going to do my box deals until after the first. So because I've never been in fourth quarter in crafts on Whatnot, so I don't know what to expect. Everybody keeps saying it's going to be so busy. I'm skeptical about that. I'm not going to reach my goals, but like, hey, Kelly, but I don't know how fourth quarter for people like me who sell fabric and sewing patterns, how that's going to translate to Christmas presents. It may not. Anyway, Kelly, we're almost done, but I'm glad you're here. Think about like, they know their crap, but they do. They get big bucks. I have comics, not the knowledge of them. That's okay. Sid today was selling Monster High. He didn't know any of them. When I started selling quilting fabric, I know Jack Diddley about it. But the community, I don't know how the community is in that world. Help me in educating and things like that. Make sure are you going to other comic shows and watching them to see, like, taking notes on who's selling what and how much they're selling it for? Okay, cool. I'm good. Like, it'll be fine. Try doing that. Try getting out and looking in those worlds and see what they're doing. Take their little notes on things and apply it. The time you buy, do you have them? Is it too low? Oh, is it low? Meaning, are you pricing them too low? Probably. Maybe that's it. They think they're fake. I don't know. I would spend times in comic shows. 2 to 5. What does everybody else sell theirs for? The high is 5, the low is 2. Do 3. Yeah. Go do some homework. That's what I'm going to recommend. Your homework for this week. Hone in on one of your categories. Let's just say comics. Go to as many comic shows as you can. See what they have. How are they selling it? What are they selling it? How are they displaying it? How are they not displaying it? Who's got the biggest rooms and the smallest room? Go over to that little sold tab and see how many people are actually buying. You could have 200 people in a room, but if 5 people are buying, they're doing something weird, right? But I spend so much time in other shows. Oh, so much time. Now, I started doing like a whole bunch of time in quilting shows, right? Because I wanted to learn like just bits and pieces about quilting. I knew I wasn't going to sell the fabric forever, but I knew it was a good like place to start. No meaning how low to get them. No meaning how low is he getting them? Oh, maybe sell for a lower price. We can still make money, run them fast, bring comic sellers to buy. I see what you're saying. So look at your profit margin and see what strategy you need to take from there. There's a good calculator online. If you Google Whatnot calculator, and this, I think it's like Pokey Shop, New Jersey. I don't know why. It's the one I like to use. You can put in your cost of goods, what you plan on selling them for, what state you're in, how much they're going to pay for shipping, and it'll tell you what your profit is on it, your profit margin, what you're going to take home and how much you're going to make on it. You can do this as a great way to move inventory you don't know how much about. Truth. Truth? Oh, if you got an estate, oh, you paid up at an estate sale? All right. Look at that calculator for reals. I'm surprised I haven't made one yet, to be honest. But you can even put in your state for your tax. And it'll tell you what the buyer's paying out of pocket, and then your fees, and then what you bring home. It's pretty cool. Nerd. All right, it's 6:17. I wanted to be done at 6:30. It's going to take me a few minutes to do gratitude. So let me get comfortable. Thank you guys for hanging out today. This has been a great seller support that I was not sure was going to go well because I just kind of threw it together at the last minute. So thank you guys. I know there are 1,000 other people out there, but you've chosen me, and that means so much to me. So thank you very much. My pleasure. Anytime. Today, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did. Thanks for the tips. But whenever you're at my shows, thank you for spending money with me. Giving me a tip tells me that you guys like what I'm doing. And maybe you want me to do more of these. And if I had 87 hours in a day, I probably would. And because I would just spend all my day on whatnot. But anyway, thank you for spending your money with me. I know money is weird. I get it. But you, $5, $10, $1, whatever, I appreciate it very much from the bottom of my heart. I really, really do. Thank you guys for having such an incredible, hey, Nancy Howe, for having such an incredible chat. This has been an amazing chat today. We've helped each other. We've built each other up. We've shared great knowledge. That's what Aaron Sphere is about, is taking care of one another and being part of each other's lives in a positive way and being here for one another. I appreciate it so very much. The world sometimes is super ugly. A lot of times is super ugly. And if we can come here and leave all that shit away and just have a nice time together, giggle and have fun, it's the best for me. So I appreciate you guys very much, very, very much. Let's raid into I Love Discounts. What? I'm jumping for what? I'm going to raid into I Love Discounts because they do a food show, which is a whole nother beast of a show. But I think it'd be kind of fun to kind of raid into and see what that is like. You know what I mean? Why not? Let's do it. All right, you guys, I appreciate you from the very bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go now. Bye. What am I doing? What does this say? Start auction? I don't want to start auction. It won't raid. Raid. Select. Raid. Bye.
barbecue and stuff in mine, so I keep that off. Hello, everyone. Hello, Thrift Shop. How are you? Why do some sponsors cost $20? So that's why. That's exactly why. Because sponsorships include the cost that it's going to cost the seller. Because the seller is going to be charged the whatnot fees as well as the shipping fees to send to the person who wins that item in the giveaway. And you're going to be taxed on that down the road. So, yeah, no worries. No worries. All right, I'm going to flip my camera. Flip it. All right. Are there any more questions before we read out? And I also, I multicast, so you are very welcome. So these streams go to YouTube automatically. So two things. If you purchase something in the show, you're going to have access to
the prosecutor stated that he was very concerned that once the jury heard that there was a possibility that he had strangled his first wife, that they would stop listening. And Jack and Sarah both were prepared to testify. And he said even if the kids testified perfectly, that the evidence that the defense was going to submit that suggested that Jason may have strangled his first wife